Yesterday, I brought you up to speed in real time on an important intervention by former Prime Minister John Howard. He made a speech in Western Australia in which he described the protesters in Hong Kong as inspirational. These protesters are standing up for freedom, democracy and autonomy from Beijing, and our former Prime Minister rightly called them inspirational. He said the regime in Beijing was becoming increasingly authoritarian. This comes as strikes and protests escalate in Hong Kong, and there are concerns about how long Beijing will resist the temptation to use more force in suppressing them. It is a tense and difficult situation, to be sure. Now, Mr Howard merely spoke the truth and accurately reflected both reality and Australian values. But of course, he's not constrained by the responsibilities of office any longer. Listen to what the current Foreign Minister, Marise Payne, had to say about the issue this morning on ABC Radio.
We have such a substantial stake in Hong Kong. There are about 100,000 Australians who are part of a very large diaspora there, and our message is to, I guess, acknowledge the importance and the value of the one country, two systems approach, and to ensure that in actions that are being taken, that is being preserved, but also that those who are on both sides of this divide are working with restraint and are trying to resolve tensions peacefully.
That is weak. Note how she talks about both sides of this dispute as if there is some sort of equivalence between the two. This is a contest between free citizens defending their rights and a local government directed by the authoritarian regime in Beijing. While we need to discourage violence from all and any sides, of course, we ought to be unambiguous about whose interests and values we support. Australia needs to support a free and autonomous Hong Kong. The Foreign Minister continues to decline my requests for an interview.